Hey, welcome to my video, and in this video I'm going to talk about social media marketing, and inside that particular huge canvas I'm going to cover Instagram. You probably have attended my live webinars highlighting the importance of using social media, and in social media I talk about Facebook and Facebook owned companies such as Instagram and WhatsApp. In this video, I'm going to talk about Instagram and how you can effectively use Instagram hashtags and the importance of using stories to increase your followers and increasing the chances of doing business on Instagram. As a newbie who has under 10,000 followers on Instagram, in the story you cannot supply an external link. That option is unavailable to all the beginners. But there's a way you can actually provide a link to your video, and that's actually by using IGTV videos. IGTV videos, commonly known as Instagram TV, they are the longer version of usually or a typical 1 minute length of a video allowed to post on Instagram profile. So if you upload a video that is above 1 minute length, it will go inside IGTV bracket and a frame. Now, if you upload an IGTV video which is actually above 1 minute length, you are able to provide a link in a description of IGTV, and you can actually connect that IGTV in the link section of your story on Instagram. How does this whole thing rolls out? Let me take you to my screen and let me show you how effectively you can use Instagram stories. You can use hashtags, you can use mention, you can use your location, and by connecting your Facebook page with your Instagram business profile, by uploading a story on Instagram and instantly uploading it on your Facebook page, you are able to reach out to hundreds and thousands of subscribers, giving yourselves a fair chance of promoting your product or service, or perhaps just growing your followers. So let's just take a look at my screen, and if you look at my screen now, you will see that that's my Instagram profile, and I'm going to click on adding a story. So I click on use story, and I've already uploaded a story. By the way, I'm a very heavy user on Instagram. If I click on options, I do not see anything to upload here in my story section. So I would try to upload it other way around. I click on the plus button and I click on story, and then it takes me to my phone gallery, and I can select a video or an image, whatever I want to promote in a story. So that's a world record by some lady here, and I'm going to use hashtag here. So I click on that emoji button on top, I click a hashtag, and automatically it selects one as a world record. I've used that, and then I'm going to click on mention. I'm going to mention my dearest friend here who has got a decent following, and if he somehow puts my story on his story, I'm actually reaching out to more people. And then there's a location. I live in Pakistan, everybody knows that, and I'm going to select location where I live, so that people who live in this specific area can also watch my story and take an action. So all three things are populated. Now I click on web link. I see web link option because I have over 10,000 followers, but you will not be able to see it. In your case, you can supply a link of IGTV, and in the description of IGTV, you can provide a link. I'm going to just cancel it because that point is clearly emphasized. If I click on that emoji icon again, all I see is hashtag, mention, and location, and other features. I can actually use swipe up button as well, but I'm not going to use it. Now, previously, you could minimize the mention tag, and you could actually merge it with the background, but Instagram does not like it. Instagram wants the tag to be prominently placed on your story. So it should be visible, it should be clear enough for users to see whom you have tagged. So I'm going to put world record on the top hashtag, and then I'm going to share this to my story. And notice if I scroll down, this story is already published on my Facebook page story. So this is how you reach out to two platforms and the users on two platforms by creating story on your Instagram. Look, Instagram story is very important, and the organic outreach you get on Instagram is pretty much the same you would get on Facebook perhaps 3 years back. Start using it, start populating hashtags. Here's one thing you need to understand when you are populating the hashtags and mention button on your Instagram story. By default, Instagram lets you put 3 hashtags on your story, even though you could put 10, but the first 3 get the tracking. I've personally noticed that the top one only gets the tracking and it gets noticed, whereas the other, they go unnoticed. So I would advise you to use 1 hashtag on your Instagram story. And same goes for mention. You can only use 1 mention on Instagram story. However, if you are uploading a picture or a video whose length is less than 1 minute, you could actually mention 3 or 4 people, but it's not the case with stories. Even if you want to mention someone else, Instagram would let you edit the first mention you have already created. So these are 2 things you need to understand. And then of course the swipe up button is another important attribute, because once you share Instagram story to your Facebook page story, the swipe up button where somebody is, asking you to swipe the picture up, this is a great call to action, because if they swipe up and if you have provided a link, given you have got over 10,000 followers, you can actually give a link to your website, to your YouTube channel. I actually use a lot of my YouTube channel video links in my Instagram stories, and then also publish that same story on my Facebook page. But since you are beginner, and I assume most of you do not have 10,000 followers, then the other way around is provide a link of an IGTV, because if somebody opens IGTV and they look at the description of that IGTV, you can supply a link of your website or your YouTube or your affiliate or whatever it is. I hope this video is informative enough to educate you about the importance of using Instagram stories, the importance of using hashtags on Instagram stories, the importance of using mention and location, and at the same time, the importance of connecting your Instagram profile with your Facebook profile, so that in the future when you publish a story on Instagram, it automatically gets published on your Facebook page story. Thank you very much.